Why the drip network buybacks are a key to price appreciation. Let's get into it. Welcome to DefiCryptoTalk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as you can see, the drip price is currently at $4.72. We've been in the $4 range for most of the day. The only really spike that we saw was when Forex did that buyback initially when Animal Farm launched. Other than that, we've been on sort of a decline from there, and been hanging out in the $4 range. So now at the Animal Farms online, I expected the price appreciation to start really appreciating, but it'll take time. So I don't think this is going to be a next day thing. So overall, just sort of a long-term thing. So in the meantime, I still believe it's a good time to accumulate drip and build those drip faucet bags, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So moving on to my faucet, as you can see, I have 1,416 deposited. I just hydrated about 10 earlier today, and then I did take some profit out, full disclosure, out of my drip garden, and I put it into my faucet as well. That's just to get me a little start this compounding effect a little bit quicker, so I can get up to my goal of 2,000. Obviously, once I get up to 2,000, you guys already know I'm going to make my next goal of 3,000. So but overall, feeling pretty good about the faucet, the 1% daily, and overall the drip network, and the drip token. So feeling pretty good there. Now, as far as my garden's concerned, so if I look up here, so the total LP lock did drop. I think it actually went up slightly, so 396,000, about 397,000 roughly. So feeling pretty good there. I think now that we have the Animal Farm up online and running, people are going to start making their money, and then slowly they might start making some accounts of some gardens here and there. So overall, I sleep well at night knowing that the drip garden is a sleeper, and I believe it'll do well long term, so like it has been actually. And then as far as my garden's concerned, personal garden, so plants grown 3.7 million. I have this low amount of seeds available because I just had compounded, so overall feeling pretty bullish on the garden. Now, as far as the Animal Farm's concerned, so currently, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this too, where it sort of goes, it's gone as low as like 76 million or 86, then it'll pop up to 100 million. So I should sort of give it a second. So 100 million TVL, which is not too bad at all, especially in this market. So I'll definitely take that. Feeling pretty good about that. So and I believe this will continue to rise, as it has actually when I've been on here just doing some recordings here and there. So I believe it's going to rise, and I believe we're going to start continuing to get more and more people in here. Just going to take some time there. As far as the pigs token, so $97, I believe the pigs token is definitely declined a little bit, and then the dogs token I believe is at 44 last video, so it's actually came up a little slightly. So overall feeling bullish on both. Again, my goal is actually to get more heavily involved in the dogs token. I'm already in the piggy bank, but I need to get more involved in the dogs token. So that may be part of me just going into the drip USD, one of the farms here, in order to get some dogs token here. So just over here. Now, as far as my per day earnings, so the piggy bank, I'm making $1.79 per day. As far as drip is concerned, I am making roughly $66 per day, and then in the garden I am making $32 per day. So overall, not too bad on all three projects. Just building up keeping everything steady, trying to build up my piggy bank, and I know eventually we're going to see some large price appreciation happening throughout all. So just sitting back, relaxing, and enjoy just compounding for now. Now, some really good news that we've seen here is the new players today. So each day it's been it's over 200, 192, or over 150. So today's 192, which is really good. And again, as long as I keep seeing this new players today rising, and we keep getting more faucet players, again, that's just more people that can get the word drip out, and more people that can get involved, and that's definitely something we want to see, because that'll also definitely help with the price itself, and then also just the protocol, just getting the word out to everyone. So I'm happy to see that we're continuing to get more and more people each and every day, and happy to see the faucet players go each and every day. So feeling pretty good about that. Now, to the point of the video. So the drip network buybacks, so I believe the buybacks are going to be absolutely huge, and I'm really happy Forex did that. And just to go back to give a little history on it, so this was done on the 25th of October. He talked about this adjustment he made, which was moving the drip USD to the dogs token MasterChef. Now, what was the benefit for us? Well, there was a couple, but the main benefit was the drip from this fee, the tax basically, will be going to the tax vault, but the BUSD will now be used for a drip buyback, and the drip which is bought back will be sent to the faucet tax vault, which is cool, awesome. So that means a plus 200% at least increase on the drip going to the tax vault, plus a consistent source of buy pressure. So this was pretty much the same thing as says down below is what Richard Hart did with Hex, and it did a 10,000x during the bull run. So and Forex is doing it manually instead of he's doing it manually right now. So so that's pretty much what the buyback was all about. So I mean, when he did the buyback, I really didn't know he was doing it at the time, and then I saw this not a huge spike. I could say it was probably like 10 or 15 cents, but big enough to notice. It was a sharp reaction. So then I went online, and he posted the transaction there, and you could see, hey, he actually did the buyback there. So so somebody asked him what the buyback's going to look like. So he said he's trying to get it automated right now. So right now Forex is doing it manually. So we're just going to sit back and watch and see whenever he gets to, doing the buybacks. So in the meantime, I think that's bullish, and I think even once he gets the buybacks on manually, just to see the price appreciation that it did in that short little time, depending on the frequency and how much he's able to do it, I think that can really start to pump the price of drip. So I'm really excited to see how often, and once he gets it automated, how often he'll make it go, so we can actually see that maybe on a daily basis. So I'm feeling pretty good about that, though. I think that's really cool to see, and I think that's really going to help out with the drip price and overall, and just another method used to build the drip price and get the price going up. Now, another thing too is, like I keep saying, is with the animal farm in general. So we need the success of the animal farm and the drip network. I mean, the drip network could obviously operate on its own, but it's nice to have the success of the animal farm, because people get in the drip USD pool here, and then that's where we're getting all these fees and everything else that we can take that money from and put into the faucet over here and build that up. So I'm again bullish on it, and I think that once we get everything in motion and get also start getting more and more players coming in, people get more excited about it, I feel like that's when we're really going to see this price start shooting up. Maybe not at 10,000x like Hex did, that's probably for sure, but in the meantime, I think it's still going to be a lot higher than what it is now. And for us that are already in right now at $4.73, and we're still accumulating down here, it's going to be all the more easier once drip shoots up to $6-7, because we would already been accumulated enough where $6 or $7 is all we need to be financially free. And that's exactly what my goal is right now, trying to build up as much as I can, as quickly as I can, so I can be financially free. Now, my number for that is obviously going to be a lot more than what is here. Probably can last on this about 2 months, maybe, if that. But yeah, the goal is to continue to grow this and have this be a long-term thing. So feeling pretty bullish on that. So let me know what you guys think about the buybacks. You think it's a good idea? You think we should have them more frequently? You think maybe we should pair more things to drip so we can get more buybacks, more love from the animal farm? I would like to hear you guys' opinion on it. So be very curious to hear that. Now, moving on for today for the news. So BitGo joins Dogecoin frenzy as crypto custody firm rolls out a wrapped version. So again, I have a sneaky suspicion, I'm going to say this in a lot of videos probably, that Doge is really going to take off. And the sea of red, you're going to see Doge just absolutely explode. And I think that has to do a lot with Elon and what he has planned with Twitter, because Twitter is absolutely huge. So we'll see what happens, but I feel like other people are just hopping on the train right now. So only time will tell. So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.